Hi, everybody. Good morning. I hope you're having a great Thursday and that you've had a good week so far. Um, Let me introduce myself. My name is Pratibha Agarwal. I am an immigration attorney. I'm based in Washington, D.C. We're right downtown in Washington, D.C., if you guys are familiar with the area. We're near the metro, we're near bus lines. Many people can even walk to our office if you're in downtown DC. We help clients with immigration matters. So if you're trying to work on your own immigration status, if you're trying to get work authorization here in the United States, or if you are trying to bring in a family member, we help you with all types of immigration cases. Many times people come to us for what's called a VAWA application. VAWA is for the most common case type that we see. Many different relationships can qualify for VAWA, but the most common one that we see are people that are married to U.S. citizens or green card holders, and they are experiencing difficulties in their marriage and sometimes experiencing emotional abuse, financial abuse, verbal abuse, mental abuse, sometimes physical abuse. So any combination of these different types of abuses, they can apply for their own green card and not need the help of their spouse to help with their green card application. So there is a possibility for that. Many of our clients that come to us are eligible. The form of entry doesn't matter. I can jump into VAWA again and get kind of deep into VAWA. I know that many people here often ask me about VAWA, and I'm happy to answer those questions. So that's just one of the cases that we do. We do a lot of different types of cases, so humanitarian cases like VAWA, T visas, U visas. We also do employment cases, so we help with H-1Bs. That season is coming up. I know many people are probably getting ready for that. We help companies sponsor H-1Bs. We answer questions on H-1Bs and employment-based green cards as well. Excuse me. And also family cases. So if you have green card questions, if you got married abroad, we can help you with that as well. Okay, perfect. Mohit, that's a really great question. I'll answer your question right now. So if you're applying for a VAWA and you don't have proof of your spouse's U.S. citizenship, can you still apply for a VAWA? So that's a great question. So essentially it's, can you apply for a VAWA, which is a green card based on abuse in the marriage, and you're married to a U.S. citizen or a green card holder, can I still apply for a VAWA? So we've done this many times where it's not uncommon for people that are applying for a VAWA, that qualify for a VAWA, where they're having issues in their relationship, right? So they might not have access to the spouse's immigration documents. So one thing that we do is we can just ask the government to verify that the spouse is a U.S. citizen. The government will check the records and verify that the person that's applying does qualify for VAWA because their spouse is either a U.S. citizen or a green card holder. So that is something you can do. Don't let that prevent you from applying for VAWA. It doesn't add too much time to your VAWA case. It's okay. Many people do that. It's not uncommon to not have your spouse's immigration status when you're in an abusive relationship. All right, call us if we can help you. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. Awesome. Thanks for joining me again this morning, Mohit. I hope that is helpful to you. I would say that your friend shouldn't think about VAWA if he's not 100% sure, or at least like 99% sure that the spouse is a green card holder or a U.S. citizen. Okay, so you want to make sure that that's the case, because we have to do the full application. There's no way to verify her citizenship before we apply. All right, so it's part of the application, but we can just ask the government to verify it for us. Okay, perfect. Great, thanks guys. We have some folks here on TikTok who started following us. Just another reminder to follow us on Facebook, on YouTube, and TikTok. My name again is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney. I help clients all throughout the United States with their immigration applications, be it employment cases for visas and green cards, humanitarian cases like VAWAs, U visas for victims of crime, T visas for victims of trafficking, or family cases as well. We kind of handle most immigration cases, almost all types of immigration cases, give us a call if we can help you. My assistant is on right now and ready to take your call. You can call her at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. Hart says, can I marry a green card holder and still get my green card without going to my country? That is possible. That's a great question. So can I marry a green card holder and still get my green card if, sorry, excuse me, let me rephrase that question. Can I marry a green card holder and apply for my green card and receive it without having to leave the country to process that green card application? So this is a question that comes up when the person that is applying for the green card does not have a legal entry into the US, or they had a legal entry and their status has expired. So usually the typical process is to start the green card process here in the United States, and then the person applying needs to leave, process abroad, and re-enter if they're not in status at the time their green card holder spouse is helping them with the green card. So there's some strategies in this situation. It depends on the relationship between you and your spouse, number one. But if the relationship is problematic, you might be eligible for VAWA. So you can still receive your green card if you're married to a green card holder, you have an illegal entry, or your status has expired since you entered. If your spouse is a green card holder, there's abuse in the marriage. It could be mental abuse, verbal abuse. The first question is, how do I prove that? We can talk to you about that at the consultation. But you can still qualify for a green card, and you don't have to leave the United States to do that. So you would be eligible, if you qualify for the green card, you'd be eligible to get work permit while that green card application is pending. You would receive a social security number while that green card application is pending. So there's many benefits to doing this kind of application if you qualify. So it could be really life-changing for you guys. We're going to be starting a new year. You could be able to embark on a process that is incredibly different for you next year. Give us a call if you have any questions. If you'd like to have a consultation, you can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, that's 703-348-1663. Awesome. So typically, guys, I go through my questions of the day, and these are general, typical questions that come up in my practice, and I go through them to help you guys understand immigration a little bit better. And I think it will be helpful to you if you find yourself in a similar situation. Okay, but I'm going to encourage you to like us on our social media pages, on our Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. So I'm going to like us on our social media pages. There's 4 different platforms that you can follow us and like us on. You'll get all the information about when I go live, and you can join us when that is, since it has been kind of all over the place in terms of my timing. I just hop on when I have time. But you can also share this post with your friends if you already follow us and like us. If you think others might want to be part of this immigration conversation, share this post with them, and they can also follow us and like us as well. And then they can join us when we go live. Okay, perfect. All right, so here's the question I wanted to start off with today. Is it necessary to be divorced before applying for a VAWA, right? Is it necessary to be divorced before applying for a VAWA application? So you do not have to be divorced. You do not have to get divorced. Divorce does not have to be part of the equation. We just received VAWA green cards for people that never got divorced. And one of them is no longer living with their spouse. They've been separated, and she hasn't seen him for years. The other one will be continuing to live with them. So these are recent VAWA-based green cards that we've received. And so don't worry about divorce if that is currently not in the equation for you yet. Okay, give us a call if we can help you. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. Also, if you can't get on the phone right now, you can go on our Facebook page, which is Agarwal Immigration, or our website, agarwalimmigration.com, and you can schedule a consultation right on there. Our consultation is about 30 minutes, and we go through eligibility. So I screen you to see what you might be eligible for. I'll ask you some questions about your immigration history and your life experiences. If you're out of status, we try to figure out, can we qualify you at least for a humanitarian option? We walk you through the full process. We answer all the questions you have. We go through all the fees, both our fees and the government fees that would be required for you to start a case and complete a case and get that green card, and change your life, right? Give us a call if you want to schedule a consultation. We're doing them by phone, by Zoom, and in person. So again, I'm in Washington, D.C. We're doing our consultations by phone, by Zoom, and in person. Okay? Um, uh, you can call us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. Okay. Ruth, awesome. Says I was approved for my 765 and my I-131. What happens next? That's great. That is 765 is work authorization. I-131 is advanced parole, which is travel authorization. So Ruth, it sounds like you have a green card application pending, right? So the next thing is going to be getting ready for your green card interview. So if you have an interview, hopefully that will be scheduled. If you apply for VAWA, that VAWA approval should come before the green card interview is scheduled. Okay, hope that is helpful to you. Give us a call if we can help you. 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. My name again is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney. I'm based here in Washington, D.C. My clients are all over the United States. We help them with all types of immigration applications. We do our first consultation, our first meeting by phone, by Zoom, or in person. Up to you how you'd like to do that. We'd accommodate you in our DC office if you are willing to come out here. We have the pleasure to meet you here. We'd love to see you here for either phone, Zoom, or in-person consultation. If you want to book that, call the office 703-348-1663. Or you can also do that on our Facebook page, which is Agarwal Immigration, or our website, agarwalimmigration.com. All right, awesome. All right, so here's a situation that comes up pretty often. Can you file a VAWA for same-sex partners? That's a great question. Can you do a VAWA for same-sex partners? So if you have a marriage that is valid and that person is your spouse, so here in the United States, that person, if you have a same-sex marriage, you can certainly qualify for VAWA. If that relationship is abusive, you lived with them, if that marriage was real and not just for immigration purposes, all of those things, you can qualify for VAWA. So if you have a same-sex partner in a same-sex marriage, it's totally fine as long as your spouse is a U.S. citizen or a green card holder. There's abuse in the marriage, you've lived with them for any period of time, you can qualify. So give us a call. We can screen you for eligibility. We'd love to get you started on this road if that is something that you want, if that is something that you might be eligible for. I'd love to help you. My name again is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney, and you can reach me at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. Awesome. Can I include parents in a VAWA application, right? Can I include my parents as dependents in my VAWA application? That is a great question. You can include minor children with you in your VAWA application. So if you're doing VAWA for your spouse, based on abuse through your spouse, you can include your minor children, and they will also be eligible for a green card if you two are eligible for a green card. Okay, hope that is helpful to you. You can reach us 703-348-1663. Again, my name is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney. I'm based here in Washington, D.C., and we help clients no matter where they are located in the United States. We help with all types of immigration applications. That can be humanitarian cases like green cards and VAWAs. Those are our most common types of cases. We also help with U visas, T visas for trafficking. If you've had a bad work experience, we can help you with getting status based on that as well. Hey, Mark, how are you doing? Thank you for joining. Hey, guys, if you have not joined me before, I'm seeing some new names on here on these various platforms. Say hello. Tell me where you're watching from. I would love to I'd love to give you a little shout out if you want a shout out, and of course put your questions in. I'll do my best to answer them for you while I'm on here as well. Okay, perfect. Great, let me see. Let me run through and make sure I get your questions for today, guys. All right. Oh, TikTok is reminding me, please share this post with others if they want to be part of this immigration conversation. If you could share this post with them, I would love that. Okay. When the USCIS sends an RFE for the medical exam, does that mean that the interview has been waived? So when USCIS sends a request for evidence for a medical exam for a green card application, does that mean that the green card interview has been waived? So most likely, in our experience, you do not get an interview once they ask you to mail back the medical packet. So it's more and more common for green card cases where they're waiving the interview requirement if you have strong evidence to start with. The theory that our firm has is provide as strong evidence as you possibly can for your cases, because that can hopefully streamline the process. So that's why working with an attorney can be really, really helpful. We've done these cases so many times. We understand the regulations, we've had the experience, and we understand your situation. We know the right questions to ask and the documents to include. So you might be able to get approved without having an interview. Okay. Mark says, I'm doing a VAWA and I just got my social security number and no work permit. Do you think I get work permit soon? Also, can I look for work without my work permit? I'm not sure, Mark. I hope that you applied for your work permit. So I've never had a situation where you get the social security number and no work permit. So I usually get the work permit and sometimes I forget the social security number. So you want to make sure that the work permit application has been approved. It most likely has if you got the social security number. So you want to check, has that been approved? And if you don't have the card, you're going to have to request that card. So hopefully you're using a lawyer and they can help you kind of figure this out with immigration. Okay. Another benefit of using a lawyer for a VAWA application, for example, or any humanitarian case, is that USCIS has an email hotline for these types of cases that only attorneys can use to inquire about their client's case. So you as a client would not necessarily be able to use this email address. They won't respond to you. They only respond to the attorneys that are representing clients on a particular case. So you have a pipeline to USCIS. The response is not always super fast, but at least it's a way to get your application back on track if something is not right. Okay, give us a call if we can help you. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. Again, my name is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney. I help clients all throughout the United States with all types of applications. Most commonly, we're working on green card cases and VAWA cases. We also work on employment cases if you have questions on that. We do T visas, U visas, and our other humanitarian spheres, which is trafficking visas, and U visas are for victims of crime. And of course, we have a robust employment practice as well. My I-130 was approved, but my 485 adjustment of status is pending. I filed it in 2021. What do I do? Sometimes the 485s, the adjustment of status applications, do take longer. Check the processing times, look into it. You can submit an inquiry if it's gone, so much longer. You could be expecting an approval soon. It's not totally out of the realm of possibility that it's kind of getting pushed later. If you're wondering, is there some kind of issue with my case? We can talk about it. Call us for a consultation. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. You can also go on our Facebook page, which is Agarwal Immigration, and our YouTube and on our Facebook page, you can schedule a consultation, but you should follow us and like us on our platform so you can stay up to date with us. Okay? All right. As of right now, how long does it take to get a work permit approved through marriage? So if you provided all the correct information, it should take anywhere approximately 6 months or so to get that work authorization approved. If you provided all the correct information, if you had a complete and thorough application with proper evidence as required by the government, then it should not take more than 6 or 8 months to receive that. Okay, call us if you have any questions. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. Guys, if you have friends that want to join us for this immigration conversation, Please share this post with them. Next time I'm on, they can join. They can just learn a little bit about immigration, get to know me, because I do come on quite frequently to hang out with you guys here. And I'm hoping to clarify some confusion that you might have on immigration or provide information to you that might be helpful in your immigration journey here in the US. Okay? Okay. Tosh says, mine and my son's I-360 was denied. My son was 21 years and 30 days when it was denied due to abandonment. My lawyer did not submit the RFE reply in time. My son is now 23. I just got divorced. I'm so sorry, Tosh, to hear that. This seems pretty complicated. You might have some options available to you. You could potentially do a VAWA again, right, which I know you don't want to do. Children can he might be able to apply for his own VAWA, right, based on abuse from a parent. Give us a call and we can help walk you through it, and we can even, do it for, lack of response from the attorney and what was going on. You can, Tosh says, can my son apply again if he's over 21 and me as well? So you might be able to apply again. If you've got divorced, you have a ticking timeline, right? There's a time limit for time after you got divorced when you can apply for a VAWA. Your son, he might be able to do his own VAWA. He won't be your dependent, but he might be able to do his own VAWA. But we might try to brainstorm some options to try to save that first application, because if it wasn't your fault, you were using an attorney, that could be problematic. Okay, give us a call if we can help you. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. Again, my name is Pratibha Agarwal. You can, I am an immigration attorney based in DC, but we have clients all throughout the United States. We help them with all types of immigration applications. Hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you all very soon. Don't forget to share this post with others, and if you want to follow us and like us on our social media platforms, you can stay informed on when I'm on live again. Thank you. Have a great day. See you soon. Bye, Tash.